Hi, my name is Timothy Nelson. I'm a stage director, almost exclusively of opera. This is video blog number 1, my first attempt at making a video blog ever. I don't have a script, so I don't quite know what I'm going to say yet, and it'll be an adventure for all of us. I'm here in my apartment in Amsterdam, and I'm going to talk to you today about Handel's Julius Caesar, or Giulio Cesare in Italian. And more specifically, I'm going to talk to you about Orchestra London's upcoming production of Giulio Cesare that I think is going to be something quite important. It's going to be what opera should be in the new century, the new millennium. It's going to be relevant, deeply so, contemporary and relevant. It's going to be cathartic, and most importantly, I think it's going to contain in its kernel an example of what opera should be. That is, having the kinetic energy inside it to provoke thought that leads to dialogue, and dialogue that leads, and I sincerely believe that opera can do this, dialogue that leads to change, real change, lasting social change. I'm in theater, and I think for opera to survive, we have to start recognizing that opera is theater. Not only is opera theater, but opera is the highest form of theater. So opera, and by extension, theater, has always been, will always be, is right now a witness. We in opera are all witnesses. We are society's prophets, centurions, and I hope with this production that we can stand up and be part of the process forward as a society. Giulio Cesare, and I'll admit I'm biased, is Handel's masterpiece. It contains music that is of ravishing beauty, moments of pathos that are devastating, that are heartbreaking, and vocal pyrotechnics, if you will, fireworks, virtuosity that you can't see anywhere else. And one of the greatest things about Baroque opera is that so much that goes into the music is in the form of ornaments, embellishments, improvisation. So every performance of Orchestra London's Giulio Cesare will be completely different musically. It'll have a different energy, and singers will be taking chances musically just as they will be dramatically. All that aside, what makes Giulio Cesare so amazing for me personally is its dramatic brilliance. Handel creates in a way that only he could, in a brilliance that was unequaled amongst all his peers. He creates characters that are utterly human, that are terribly, terribly three-dimensional. They are people we know, that we see all the time. And more importantly, they are eternal, just as the themes of Giulio Cesare are eternal. Themes like struggle, social strife, and injustice. What happens when two cultures meet and refuse to understand each other, refuse to see each other in a larger context? It's about good and evil, wrong and right, and what the difference between those ideas are, and is there a difference between those ideas? And more specifically, it's about justice and vengeance, where that point of distinction lies between justice and vengeance, and is there a difference between justice and vengeance? It's powerful, powerful stuff. And it doesn't matter whether it's Julius Caesar in Egypt, whether it's the Crusaders in the Holy Lands, whether it's Queen Victoria's empire in India, or, and yes, this is painful, but it's important. If it's America and coalition forces in the Middle East today. These issues go on forever, and more than that, they compound. And it's my hope with this production that we can come together as a community in the theater with some of the most amazing music ever written and meditate upon these issues and come out changed. In some small way, come out different than how we went in. That's what theater does. That's what opera does, should do more of. And I think you'll find, it's my hope, another hope, I have lots of hopes. It's my hope that you'll come with an open head, an open heart, and you'll find the brilliance of Handel's music and the toils that we're going to be putting in the next 2 months to prepare this production meaningful for your own life and your own understanding of these issues. Now, this is video blog number 1. I look forward to making many more of these and to having a written blog online as well. Something that's really important to me about this production is that it goes beyond the theater, it goes out into the community. And we're going to do this first and foremost with this website and with this blog and with video entries. Not just of me going on and on, but of the cast, of rehearsal processes, hopefully of incredible musical director Timothy Vernon, and give you an insight to what it means to put an opera together. Not just the nuts and bolts, and yes, we'll talk about nuts and bolts, but also how we decide what an opera is about, and then how we take that understanding of it and put it onto the stage. And you'll have the opportunity to see this Julius Caesar come alive, and then to see it in the theater. And I look forward to that. I look forward to meeting you all. And for now, I'm going to go out and enjoy the beautiful weather of Amsterdam. Bye.